Okay. Okay, hold on. All right. You watched it already? No, I didn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6, 7. Okay, what is this? Is this a joke? This is
What is L9? This question.
Wait, is this I thought it was a joke video. Everybody asking us what this cause people were
Okay, so it's not a joke video. It was meant to be serious, first of all. Also, when it comes to like the sources and everything, I already like talked to Rat about like who my sources were, so this isn't made up either.
See, when I read this, I already know he's lying. Alright.
Alright, let's see.
Okay, how can a dude that I have never talked to, and I can bet you like he never talked to, this has to be a joke video. I hope it's a joke video.
So I've never talked to Rat or any of like the Core 9 members personally, but I talked to other people who were involved in their like things.
Just a catchphrase that people use after they grief games.
Like their Discord servers, community, stuff like that.
Thank you, Backlash.
It is more than a word. It is a story of friendship, betrayal, growth, and decay. This is the story of
I swear he's smiling.
Cool, now I'm smiling, but I wasn't smiling when I was speaking it.
At the time, anyone who wanted to buy boosts or scripts would either do so through a website or order them privately through mediums such as Skype. As time went on, constant interactions between the same people led to the formation of friendships. The Skype groups became more than just a place to advertise and became a sort of high elo fraternity. For the most part, the talk remained league-related, flexing high win rate accounts, trying to snipe pro players on stream.
How would he know? I've never talked to this guy. How would he know this?
So the way I know this is because when you like so for this part of the video, because I couldn't get in contact with like them personally, I just searched up what is L9 on Google, and I literally went over here. And there were like a bunch of different blogs and like articles written where they actually, I think, interviewed even Obsess in one of them. And that's what the things claimed, so I just included it in my video.
Ask Obsess and Selfmade now. This, I hope to God this is, please be a joke when he ends it.
So yeah, it was like,
was a daily occurrence. As time went on, edgy memes and
what was that?
Start to be
so that was just a random enlist taken from like another group because I couldn't get any screenshots of like the old enlists and stuff like that, so I just found a random one for like added video effect.
I've never even seen this. I've never seen a single player on this.
Yep.
Edgy memes and dark humor start to become more prevalent within these
I actually
groups.
never had an interest.
It went from occasionally posting racist memes to finding the IP addresses of players they didn't like and DDoSing them. Doxing was also occasionally done, and if you antagonize the wrong person, your full name and address would end up on a website. For the first time, players had more than just...
Obsessed said, no, of course not. Should I watch this episode? I'm watching it live on stream. Come join in chat. We are watching it. Obsessed said, what the fuck is that in list?
Just their friends list as a way to interact with others. RATIRL and Obsess saw this as a way to create a club whose sole purpose would be to troll other players.
No!
Since it was so rarely...
No,
yeah, so again...
the club because we were bored.
Yeah, so again, I got my information from the like article, not from like him, so that's why.
If you're not in L9, you're a random. Now this wasn't cringe back then, this was really cool because this was season 6. I've said this a million times, that's it.
Done. Sniping famous streamers or professional players and griefing was an easy pathway to becoming well known and gaining followers on apps like Twitter.
Oh yeah, my Twitter popped
After
off,
trying for hours to find a club tag that could be used for their group, Obsessed took inspiration from then famous streamer and pro player Hale9.
Okay, now I know it's a joke. Now I know it's
so again, like this, I got it again from one of the websites that said they got it from there.
And thus, L9 was...
So like all this is stuff that I found online, I didn't make up anything or anything like that.
But I think it's a parody video.
Everything that could be said would be said.
I think this
racism, homophobia, misogyny,
see,
and bigotry
now you know
were
it's
only
just
the tip of the iceberg.
I mean, those are
Chaos
things
was
I'm
very common
90%
since
sure actually
everyone's
happened.
IPs were mass harvested through Skype, and games being entirely erased due to job hacking was becoming
Mass
a problem
harvested
that not
through
even
Skype.
Riot could handle.
Okay.
Well, the way they would get mass harvested is because like what players would do is they would go on Skype and like let's say your IGN was like Billy, they would search up Billy on Skype and then see if they could find like a League of Legends like a related Skype with the name Billy, and then they would find your IP through there and then DDoS you, right? So like let's say your name is I don't know Samantha89, you search it up on Skype, you get a result. Oh, is it league related? You do that and then boom, right? So it would actually was like IPs mass harvested through Skype.
Is
As
this
if hitting
the
off other
yeah,
people's
it has to
internet
be
wasn't
troll.
enough, the kinds of things that one would normally only ever be able to find on Live Leak or the deep web start to show up more and more within the original L9 Discord
Live Leak.
server. Videos showcasing violence and gore started cropping up, but things really started to head downhill after illicit imagery of minors started to be distributed among the server's users.
Yeah.
That could probably be true.
Once
Yeah.
Riot noticed how bad things were
Just-
sounding,
So I mean that's like a real claim, and I mean to kind of substantiate the claim, I guess. If you even look at Rat's like where is it? His rules over here. Like it even says to get the subscriber role, or not even here, right here. So like no CP is literally the second rule because there was actually like a pandemic of it in these calls, is why.
to get, he completely deleted the Discord server. He
I
realized
deleted
that
the
he could no
Discord because
longer
I didn't
control the
wanna
monster
have-
he created, and in an effort to
That was
stop
my
things
first.
from
He
getting
missed
worse,
his streaming
he
Discord.
removed the medium that connected all these
Oh yeah,
ill-minded
Upway's weird.
psychopaths with one another. And most of the friendships among high-low players, as well as famous streamers, that still exist to this day, can be traced back to it.
Wait, what?
Although this day can be
Red and Yamato.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean this was just added for like
He
effect,
was
whatever.
born back then.
But there were a lot of like high-low friendships that were created,
What
even
will
though it
Jackson
wasn't like these ones
Slatters?
necessarily.
2Q
You know.
Slatters. Is it this? Okay.
traced back to it. Although the original server was deleted in the hopes of putting an end to the downward spiral that the community seemed to be going down, once Ivan's server, as it was called at the time, started gaining members, they picked up right where they left off. Hateful conduct continued to be at the fore, and with more people to view everything that was being said,
Wait, this is my
people
tweet. Why is this?
continued
Yeah.
to push the limits
So
of
again, like
lawfulness.
none of these were like hateful content. It was just that we were finding ways to like edit the video with like interesting imagery and
It
stuff like
has
that.
to be
Shots will start
ironic.
to get
Yeah,
leaked.
Jar.
That
If
would
it's
have
not in the
serious
end,
implications
I
for
don't even
everyone
know.
involved. That is, until everything changed.
Okay.
One video altered the course of history
Oh
in
my
a way
god.
that none thought possible.
What's gonna happen?
Infamous League players RATIRL.
Oh.
Once League Recap started making videos
Oh, the card
showcasing
tweet.
the achievements, skills, and attitudes of these L9 members, it
The
wasn't long
Fire Nation
before everyone
attack.
knew who they were.
And then the
The
fire
toxicity
nation
that could
attack.
be observed from them was at a level
Shake
that
nothing
was
but
never
pride.
seen before. With permanent bans being considered a badge of honor,
Is this
these
me?
psychopathic
Oh,
League players
it's
were
just-
on a
oh,
different
that's me.
level than everyone else.
Wait, what's that?
So again, most of like the added things, they were just added for like visual effect because I didn't just want to have Janet gameplay the entire game, right? So just so it makes the video more interesting.
This was even a different
Even though like the
Red-
permans
Red
weren't
account.
necessarily rat or like
What?
apocalypse or anything, it was just for that.
Retour. This isn't even
Bans being
okay.
considered a badge of honor. These psychopath
Bro, what is this?
League players were on a different level than everyone else, and the community was eating it up. They could either continue down this toxic path of self-destruction and venture further and further down the rabbit hole of insanity, or they could take this fame as a way out, reform, and appeal to a wider audience and make something of themselves within the realm of content creation and professional play.
That's how that works.
For RATIRL, Obsess, and Selfmade, this is where the story of L9 ends. Rat went on to create a new Discord server with a
So that's his
reformed
new
image
Discord?
for a fresh start, and to this day that server is still in use.
This is
He continues to pursue full-time streaming, and is now one of the
Ooh.
biggest League of Legends streamers on Twitch.
True.
For Obsess and Selfmade, LEC
and who?
careers were right around the corner.
Okay, Obsess is Stack
Obsess
Master.
became an
Selfmade.
academy player, and Selfmade became a
Stack
full-on
Master.
LEC starting
True.
jungler for teams such as Fnatic, SK, and Vitality. Several people within the community were very good hackers, and finding people's information was very easy to do.
So like,
This is how
yeah.
they got people's information. Okay, Let's see. They went
So-
into a league lobby.
Over here, he's
then they
talking
had-
about like IP grabbing, but when I was talking about it, I was talking more about like what's coming up, which is like the Nest Cam hacking and stuff like that, not about the like just IP grabbing and stuff like that.
Like Gyaso with a dot instead, and people clicked it, and they got their IP, and oh my god, it's like Gyaso dot like something, and they like link the picture.
Yeah, again, so
And they do
this
this all
isn't
the
talking
time.
like yeah, it's
you
not
remember
talking
this,
about
Mark?
the it's not talking about the IP grabbers.
Gravify. Oh my god! When he linked remember when he linked the wrong link? He was gonna link the like Gyaso, and instead he forgot to change it. It's like, guys, look this. That's like Gravify. Oh, that was so good.
And DDoSing was still prevalent, but the main form of entertainment was found
That
in
was
hacking
peak
random people's
content.
household technology. On an almost nightly basis,
Grabby
several
boy.
people would be found in a voice chat hacking baby monitors and speaking to children.
Oh wait, maybe they.
One can only imagine the things that were said or encouraged.
Yeah, so this
These
is true.
sessions would usually end when the parents would hear the voices and walk into the room to shut it off. It
I'm not
became
sure how
so
true
bad
that is.
there was
I
a
never
segment
seen- I
done
never
on
seen-
So over here, to prove I guess the claim, if you search up Apocalypse Nest Cam or something like that, or like Apocalypse hack or you search up like Apocalypse hacking cameras. Where is it? Here we go. So it's over here, and you can literally see like Apocalypse was a part of it, and you can see like other people within the thing, right? So it's a video that's like public on YouTube. And as for this, over here.
Dr. Phil to talk about a man's experience with his smart home getting hacked.
So over
Man
here on the Dr. Phil video, just to show you guys, Dr. Phil, man claims hacker penetrated. Okay, here we go. So over here, when you like put the volume up, or maybe not over here, but slightly before.
You can't tell.
Sood says his trust in Nest is shattered. He wants to return the system.
So over here you can hear a voice, and I'm pretty sure it's the voice of Apocalypse or like one of the other people within it. But yeah, so that's another thing.
And even claimed that the L9 members
I saw talking
that
to
hacked his
Apu
device
a while ago.
tried
though.
raising the
Yeah.
Was
temperature
it
of the
2-3
house
years
to
ago?
harm his baby.
And here's, I mean, you
This
guys
kept
know
us-
why. I was on vacation in Spain, and Apo and Slatus decided to recover my accounts and sell them. And they were like, well, we could have given you half. Why are you mad? This was I was on vacation in Spain, and someone wrote, they were like, dude, Slatus recovered one of your accounts and sold it.
It's called IP cameras, and anyone can do it. Yeah, I mean, even if it is though, it's kind of like the way you have to see it is when you're making a video, right? You want to get the maximum amount of entertainment value while also getting the maximum amount of truth as well, right? So it's like, even if you're not like hacking the camera itself, it's like that's essentially what you're doing, you know what I mean? And it gives it in a way that everyone can understand in a like clear, concise manner, you know?
Like, well, we would have given you half. It's like, okay. Nice. That was possible. Well, because I gave Slatus a league account because I was being nice to him. Still talk with Slatus? Yeah. But they're different people because Slatus is still like normal, where Apu is like just fucking weird.
Tried raising the temperature of the house to harm his baby. Died of-
Okay, is this proven?
RATIRL is human.
What?
Okay, so he skipped over the part, but pretty much what I had said before there, and I guess the thing that everyone's kind of like up in arms about, is I made the claim that certain within the Apocalypse Discord got in a Discord call, and they were telling like a kid to do stuff, and the toddler died as a result, right? And for that claim, right, I got on a call with someone who was like a part of these communities, and whose name even showed up in, if you looked in the Nest Cam video, his name showed up in like the people, right, that were a part of the thing. So I knew he was a part of these communities and everything, like that's 100% proven. And he told me that there were like at one point a toddler died because of what they were doing. And when I asked him for details on it, he said that he wouldn't speak without a lawyer present. So that's all he gave me. So I thought like he has no reason to lie. So I included it in the video just because like, even if it's, you know, if he's telling me, then right? Am I supposed to just be like, oh no, like it's probably not true? And I feel like it also adds like more entertainment to the thing, right? And like, just for disclaimer, I never said Apocalypse did it. I just said that people within the Discord server. So maybe Apocalypse didn't even know about it, you know? Like, who knows? Maybe it could have just been a bunch of like 3 or 4 random people within that server who did it, and it's like kept under wraps that like nobody knows about. I have no idea because he would not go into like detail about it.
There is no way that happened. And there's no info about it. No fucking way that happened.
So it's literally a trust me, bro. In a way, yeah. But the thing is, I never claimed that like there were any people in it. Like I never said this guy did it or that guy did it, right? I just said like, oh yeah, like it happened, right? So that's why like some people are like, oh dude, you could be sued for like defamation or whatever. But I wouldn't think so because it's like I never said, oh yeah, that guy did it, right? I never pointed to anyone. I just said like it happened because I didn't want to like point any fingers if I'm unsure about the scenario. But if I can like make a claim and then not like put anyone accountable for that claim, since it like can't be proven, then I think it's like fine to include, right?
That's not even funny to troll about, what? This ain't it, bring back the hacker content. Yeah, I mean, what?
Thank you all for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Okay, see? Because here it says edited by, isn't this Apple's name?
Yeah, so ironically enough, my editor's name is literally Enigma, so it like makes it look like a troll video, but it's not. The editor's name is literally Enigma, so that's why it says edited by Enigma.
I mean, he got everything that he could pull. I mean, everything was wrong in the video. But, you know, other than that...
Yeah.
He got everything right, I guess.
So then after this, like, I just added Rat, and we talked for a bit, and pretty much, like, I sent him everything. But, I mean, there was, like, no malicious intent with the video. It's just, like, what it is. So I hope that clears things up, and, yeah. See you guys for the next video. Peace.